My name is Lisa, and I'm a stay-at-home wife living with my husband Ozzy. My parents have already passed away, and I started working right after graduating from middle school. This year marks the third year of my marriage to Ozzy, whom I met at work, but just the other day. Hey, Ozzy. I need to talk to you for a bit. Is that okay?
Sure, what's up? Did something happen?
Actually, I went to the gynecologist yesterday.
What does that mean?
Yes, we're going to be a mom and dad.
Wow! We did it, Lisa. Thank you so much. We're finally going to be parents.
When I told Ozzy about the pregnancy, he was really happy. Seeing him so joyful made me feel wonderful, and I thought we'd live happily together, watching our baby grow. However, when my morning sickness started. I'm sorry, Ozzy. My morning sickness is worse than usual today. Is it okay if we have something light for dinner? I feel nauseous whenever I start cooking.
Again? You said the same thing last time. Isn't this getting a bit much?
Pregnancy makes you sensitive to smells. Things that never bothered me before suddenly do, like the smell of rice cooking.
I don't care about that. Whatever, I'll just eat out.
Wait, Ozzy. Ozzy didn't even try to understand how hard my morning sickness was. Even just staying still was tough, and his attitude made it even more stressful. When I started feeling a bit better, I decided to go out for lunch with my childhood friend, Mia. And that's how he just doesn't get it at all.
Wow, Ozzy. He can be lying on the floor completely hung over and unable to move, but he can understand your morning sickness. Oh, is there anything on the menu you think you can eat?
Seeing your face has made me feel hungry.
Great. You need to eat well when you can. If you ever need to talk, just let me know, okay? And today, lunch is on me to cheer you up.
Really? Wow, then maybe I'll have some meat for the first time in a while.
Absolutely. Even if you can't finish it, I'll help you out, so don't worry. Excuse me.
Thanks to my dear friend Mia, I felt much better. However, that night.
Lisa. Mom told me everything. You've been lying all along.
What? What lies are you talking about?
This. You always complain about morning sickness and how you're not feeling well, but today you were out having lunch, looking completely fine.
Oh, this picture? It's from lunch today, right? That's my childhood friend, Mia. You talked to her at our wedding, remember?
What a lying wife. How dare you deceive Ozzy and just enjoy yourself?
Mother-in-law, I'm not out having fun. I just went out for a change of pace today.
A change of pace. You neglect Ozzy and just think about yourself. Is that it?
While I was preparing dinner, Ozzy came home with his mother. He suddenly started yelling without even saying hello, which shocked me. It seems that my mother-in-law had seen me having lunch with Mia by chance. As Ozzy and my mother-in-law seemed to be under a big misunderstanding, I tried to explain.
You lied about morning sickness and have been eating such delicious food. You make me work hard while you fool around. Enough with making a fool out of me.
Making you work hard. I never lied to you, and about that picture.
Ozzy works overtime every day for you and the baby. You have no idea how hard he works.
Wait, all that overtime?
Because of you, my lifestyle has changed, and what if I go bald from all the stress?
Stress? But.
I'm done with your laziness, Lisa. Ozzy will marry another woman. Someone with a proper education.
Wait, divorce papers! Mother-in-law, are you serious about making us divorce?
Yes. Who knows what will become of a child born to someone with just a middle school education? So leave this house immediately, right now.
I realize now that choosing someone without an education like you was a mistake. You're completely useless and can't do anything right.
No way.
I was against this from the start. I told you it was a bad match. Ozzy graduated from a prestigious university. You're not a good match for him.
I won't pay any child support. We're getting divorced, Lisa.
After hearing Ozzy and my mother-in-law's words, I realized I had reached my limit. I couldn't bring a baby into such an environment and feel safe. So, I got a divorce. A while later, I consulted with someone and successfully gave birth to my daughter, Madison. 2 years passed.
Hello, Lisa.
Yes, this is Lisa. What do you need?
I called because I want to see Ozzy's child, my grandchild.
You were the one who pushed for Ozzy and me to get divorced, weren't you? You said whatever you wanted back then, so what do you want now? And by the way, there is no child.
It's no use lying. I hired a detective to look into your situation.
I see. Well, let me be clear, I don't want you to meet her.
Why not? The baby you were carrying is my grandchild.
You said something about the future of a child born to someone with just a middle school education, didn't you?
Just come to our house and hear us out. We'll discuss the details here. Come over to my place, okay?
Reluctantly, I asked Mia's mother, who lives nearby, to take care of Madison. After saying goodbye to Madison and finishing my preparations, I went to that house. Hello? Mother-in-law? I'm coming in. Wow! What is this room? It's such a mess. And there's garbage everywhere.
Ozzy is living here with me now.
Whoa! You startled me. Mother-in-law, what's with all this mess?
Ozzy does nothing but make a mess around the house, and it's driving me crazy.
Ozzy does nothing? What are you talking about? That's not new. Ozzy never did any housework. He can't cook or do laundry, not a single thing. And cleaning? He just makes a bigger mess. When we were newlyweds, he broke a window just trying to clean it.
What? Ozzy is that bad at housework?
It's beyond bad.
You must be joking. He doesn't contribute a single cent to the household expenses and just complains all the time. It's exhausting. So Lisa, please remarry Ozzy and live with us again, okay?
No way. I would never marry Ozzy again.
Why not? I'm suffering so much, and you just refuse.
You kicked me out when I was struggling and didn't help at all.
Hey, isn't that Lisa? Did you come back because you want to remarry me?
When I went to the in-laws' house, it was a complete mess, and the smell was awful. My mother-in-law wanted me to become their daughter-in-law again just to do the housework. On top of that, Ozzy mistakenly thought I came back to ask for reconciliation. Thinking of Madison, I decided to finish the conversation quickly and leave. Oh, Ozzy, it seems you're still living a sloppy life.
What are you talking about? A woman who can't be honest isn't cute.
I don't care. I only came because your mother called me. Besides, didn't you remarry a highly educated woman or something?
Actually, I married 2 different women after our divorce, but neither worked out. I only ended up with women who constantly looked down on me.
Oh. Are you trying to say that marrying someone more accomplished than you was a mistake?
Exactly. Women with just moderately high education are no good.
What are you talking about? They studied hard and are smart, I'm sure. They were probably working women too, right?
You got it. They even earned more than me, which was infuriating.
Huh? That's the result of their hard work.
Well, if you think of it as effort, maybe you're right. But I still think Lisa is the best match for Ozzy.
Excuse me? Don't make decisions for me.
Stop being stubborn. If you didn't still have feelings for me, you wouldn't have come.
I only came because your mother hung up before I could refuse.
Lisa, just come back and take care of the housework.
Enough of this nonsense.
You people, after everything you did to Lisa, how dare you ask her to come back so casually?
While I was rejecting the idea of getting back together with Ozzy and my mother-in-law, some unexpected visitors arrived. These visitors were Mia, Noah. What are you doing here?
Mom told me you went to your in-laws' place, so we rushed over.
Are you okay? We were so worried.
Oh my. You're the ones from that lunch with Lisa, aren't you?
I'm flattered you remember.
This is my childhood friend Mia and her younger brother Noah.
Hi there. I'm Noah, Lisa's best guy friend in the world.
Who are you? You're not Lisa's new boyfriend, are you?
Don't be ridiculous. I've been with Lisa since preschool. We've stayed close even after she started working.
Hey, you. Do you even understand how hard morning sickness is?
Pregnancy and morning sickness aren't illnesses, right? And come on, being friends with someone like Lisa, who only has a middle school education, you must be low class too.
Mia graduated from Tokyo University with a master's degree, and while Noah didn't go to grad school, he graduated from the same university and owns real estate, so he's quite wealthy.
What? You graduated from Tokyo University? And you're rich?
The apartment we live in is one you couldn't afford even with both your salaries and pensions combined.
No way. With my salary, that's impossible.
Your take-home pay is only 120,000 yen, right?
Now listen here, Ozzy is an elite with a degree from a prestigious university, so he earns a high salary.
Here, take a look. These are Ozzy's past salary statements.
120,000 yen. This must be a printing error.
Oh, I see. You mentioned he wasn't contributing to household expenses, so it's no wonder you didn't know. My mother-in-law was convinced that Ozzy had a high salary. However, in reality, his take-home pay was only 120,000 yen, a very low income, and he rarely worked overtime as she had previously claimed. After learning the truth, my mother-in-law.
Ozzy, why are you only getting this much salary?
Shut up. It's my earnings, so it doesn't matter how much it is.
You mentioned that you remarried twice after divorcing Lisa, but when you were talking about marrying the second one, you hadn't even divorced the first one yet, right?
Ozzy said the second one was better, so what could I do?
I had to, for the sake of leaving superior genes.
Rose, do you seriously think you're some super handsome guy or something?
What did you say?
Ozzy is the most handsome man in the world.
Oh, give it a rest. You won't be acting so smug for much longer. My husband is a top-notch detective and he's been investigating you too.
That's just a bluff.
You said you remarried twice after Lisa, but there's also a third, right?
How do you know that?
We said we investigated. You got into trouble with the third one right after she got pregnant and divorced immediately. But that was all part of your plan, wasn't it?
How dare you make such accusations?
You gave the pregnant one something strange to drink, didn't you?
Don't speak nonsense without proof.
Then where did the baby go? You should remember being the one involved.
I couldn't understand what Noah was talking about. However, seeing the expressions on Noah and Mia's faces, as well as Ozzy and my mother-in-law's strange behavior, Ozzy, what are you thinking? You're a father, for goodness sake. And yet, how could you do something like that? It's the lowest of the low.
Don't believe a word that guy is saying. It's all made up. Did you think a story like that would shock me? Or were you hoping to squeeze some money out of me by catching me off guard?
Didn't I mention that Noah is super wealthy? Thanks to that, we don't need any money.
Oh yeah, something about owning a bunch of properties, right?
Do you seriously not believe the investigation story?
So what if I don't?
Fine then. I've already spoken to your ex-wives. They've been thoroughly examined by reputable institutions.
What? Your husband, is he really a detective?
Yes, he's highly skilled, even getting requests from overseas.
You shouldn't have meddled. I was using my mom perfectly to avoid getting caught.
Wait a minute. It wasn't that drink I was giving them every day, was it?
You mean you didn't know about this?
Of course not. Are you saying I was the one giving it to them unknowingly?
Ozzy, you didn't want to do it yourself, so you used your mother?
It's not a big deal. They're living somewhere else now, so what's the problem?
Don't talk nonsense.
This is unbelievable. I'm calling the police right now, so be prepared.
We can't let this slide. You won't step outside until the police arrive, got it? Ozzy's actions were indeed true. At that moment, Mia called the police. Then,
Wait, don't call the police. I didn't think it would turn into such a big deal.
why are you crying? That woman must have cried so much more from all the pain you caused her.
I can't believe this. Ozzy deceived me. Please spare me.
If that's true, you can explain it to the police.
Please wait. I didn't think it through.
The people you hurt don't care about your shallow excuses.
I was wrong. I'll apologize to Lisa and to all my ex-wives.
We're past the point of apologies. Stop being so self-indulgent.
Lisa, please help me. Just this once, be on my side.
Absolutely not. I can't forgive you for what you did to those women.
I feel the same way as Lisa. You're a complete scumbag.
I'm sorry. I'm begging you, just don't call the police.
Excuse me. We're the police. What is this mess?
Officer, these are the people you need to talk to.
You two, come with us to the station. We need to hear the full story.
Please, don't take us to the police.
Lisa, please say it was a mistake for my sake.
You need to realize the depth of your mistakes. Never show your face again.
Thus, Ozzy and my mother-in-law were taken to the police, and Ozzy was arrested. Since my mother-in-law genuinely didn't know what was happening, she wasn't arrested and was allowed to return home. However, upon receiving a collection notice, she was shocked to learn about Ozzy's debt for the first time. To repay this substantial debt, she started working, as if to make up for not being charged with a crime. In jail, Ozzy was despised by his cellmates, labeled as the worst kind of criminal. There, even among new arrivals, Ozzy was at the bottom of the hierarchy. He lived in a cramped, sleepless environment. Meanwhile, my mother-in-law worked tirelessly, with no breaks, to repay Ozzy's debt. They both ended up living miserable lives. 2 years later.
Mia, when will Uncle Koji come back?
Probably around the middle of next month.
Oh, okay. You know, if you ever feel lonely, you can always come stay with us. If you sleep with me and Mom, you won't feel lonely, right?
Madison, you're such a kind girl. You must take after Lisa.
What are you talking about? But thank you. We're able to live here thanks to you, Noah. Back then, Madison could barely talk, but now she chats away fluently. She goes to preschool, has made many friends, and enjoys every day. Thanks to frequent visits, Madison has grown to love Mia and Noah. Since I became single again, Mia often stayed over on days when her husband, Koji, was away. Thanks to my childhood friends coming to my rescue, I was able to reclaim a bright life. Now that I have Madison, who I must protect, I am determined to live for her. I want to be a mother who can rush to help in times of need, just like Mia and Noah. Watching the three of them laughing together, I felt genuinely happy and resolved to work hard to keep Madison smiling and to become a mom who can always be there for her. If you enjoyed this video, we'd be thrilled if you subscribed to our channel. Subscribing means you'll receive notifications for new videos, keeping you in the loop with all our latest content. Your support is vital to our growth. Let's enjoy and grow together.